though sorrow remained. No crown was upon her, no trumpet had sounded, yet favor from heaven had already surrounded. Among many faces, though silent and still, Jehovah was near her, preserving his will. Though hidden from men and unknown in their sight, she was kept by his mercy by day and by night. Jehovah was with Esther when fear filled the air. Jehovah was with Esther and heard every prayer. When the shadow of death stretched over her way, he covered her heart and gave light for the day. He opened the door no hand could restrain. He lifted her up through sorrow and pain, from weeping in secret to honor and power. Jehovah's with Esther in her appointed hour. An orphan yet chosen, made low yet beloved, she walked in meek wisdom and heaven approved. No pride moved within her, no boasting was found, but quiet obedience and grace did abound. When evil imagined the ruin of a seed, and law had been twisted to nourish men's greed, Jehovah prepared her to stand and be strong, to speak for the righteous against what was wrong. Jehovah's with Esther when fear filled the air. Jehovah's with Esther and heard every prayer. When the shadow of death stretched over her way, he covered her heart and gave light for the day. He opened the door no hand could restrain. He lifted her up through sorrow and pain, from weeping in secret to honor and power. Jehovah's with Esther in her appointed hour. She humbled her soul and she fasted with tears. She carried the burden of many in fear. She entered the chamber where few men could go, not trusting in flesh but the power she knew. Before the king's presence her courage was tried, yet Jehovah stood with her and stayed at her side. Where wicked men fashioned for Israel's fall, Jehovah turned over and judged it all. So let every daughter whose spirit is worn remember that strength may in meekness be born. And let every soul that is hidden and small know Jehovah still watches and governs it all. He raised up the lowly, bringeth down pride. He is near to the broken, the shelter and guide. What men call forgotten, he still knoweth well, and those he preserveth no power can fail. Jehovah was with Esther through trembling and fire. Jehovah was with Esther through trial and mire. He clothed her with boldness when weakness had grown, and caused her to stand though she stood there alone. He shattered the counsel of cruel and vain men, and gave unto his people rejoicing again. From silence to scepter, from fasting to flower, Jehovah's with Esther in her appointed hour. So sing now of Esther, whose beauty was faith, whose courage stood firm in the presence of death. Her help was not found in the strength of a throne, but in Jehovah who careth for his own. He was her defense, her cover in her song. He guided her steps when the night had been long. And all who seek mercy and trust in his way shall find that Jehovah is with them today.